Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. This is weekly show number 39. We'll be talking about some NHL, NBA, college basketball, XFL, the usuals. Then we'll take a look at some NHL standings, and that'll be our weekly show. So, NHL games yesterday. New Jersey beat Washington 3-2. Ovi got his 700th goal. He's only 194 away from Gretzky's record. So, yeah. He has a chance to get it, Willie. I don't think he's gonna get it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did, though. Philadelphia beat Winnipeg 4-2. This one for Philadelphia actually kind of surprised me. I thought Winnipeg would win, to be honest with you, but they didn't. Buffalo beat Pittsburgh 5-2. This was like a blowout game from the start, it seemed like, but Pittsburgh got 2 goals. I wanted Pittsburgh to win. They're top of the Metro, which that's like the first time that's ever happened, it seems like, but anyway, Montreal beat Ottawa 3-0. I just realized I forgot a couple games on here. Hold on. Hold on, it's taking a while to load up. Okay, here we go. Montreal beat Ottawa 3-0. Not a surprise there. Carolina beat Toronto 6-3. Toronto lost to a 42-year-old Zamboni driver who was the Zamboni driver for the Toronto Marlies. Like, really? Like, that's just not right, really. Sorry, I'm just jamming to the music in the background of the hockey game. The Rangers beat San Jose 3-2. Nashville beat Columbus 4-3 in a shootout. Arizona beat Tampa Bay 7-3. Canucks beat the Bruins 9-3. Wow, that's one. I don't know what happened with Boston, but they just sucked that game. Panthers beat the Golden Knights 5-3. And in a shootout, the Avalanche beat the Kings. Today's games, Pittsburgh and Washington. Where's my highlighter at? I have no idea, but I'll find one. This one will have to do. Oh, by the way, I know in a while I haven't told you my record. We're gonna do that eventually, so be patient with me. I'm gonna go Washington to win versus Pittsburgh. Winnipeg versus Buffalo. I'm gonna go with Winnipeg. Chicago, Dallas. I'm gonna go with Dallas. San Jose versus the Islanders. I'm gonna go with the Islanders. Calgary, Detroit. I'm going with Calgary. St. Louis, Minnesota. I'm gonna go St. Louis. Vegas, Anaheim. I'm actually gonna go with Anaheim because Vegas is probably tired from last night, so that's why. But I mean, Vegas will win. I think. Edmonton at LA. I'm going with Edmonton. All right. So NBA games. Yesterday, the Clippers beat the Kings 112 to 103. Brooklyn beat Charlotte 115 to 86. Atlanta beat Dallas 111 to 107. Miami beat Cleveland 124-105. Phoenix beat Chicago 112-104. Milwaukee beat Philadelphia 119-98. Kind of a bit of a surprise there for me. Houston beat Utah 120-110. Today's games, afternoon games, Boston at LA, or the Lakers. I'm going to go with the Lakers. Minnesota at Denver. I'm going to go with Denver. Indiana at Portland. I'm going to go with Portland. Washington versus Chicago. I'm going to go with Washington. San Antonio versus Oklahoma State. I'm going to go with San Antonio. New Orleans versus Golden State. I'm going to go New Orleans, and Detroit versus Portland. I don't know why I have Portland on here twice. I bet you the other one's Atlanta. I think that's what the confusion was. Hold on. Oh no, it's Toronto. Okay, yeah, I'm keeping my pick then. College basketball games. Top 25 action in college basketball yesterday. Number 3 Kansas beat number 1 Baylor 64-61. Auburn beat Tennessee 73-66. Providence beat Marquette 84-72. Dayton beat Duquesne 80-70. TCU beat West Virginia in overtime 67-60. I'm kind of surprised this game went to overtime by the way the score was. I thought it would be like maybe, because usually games that go into overtime, it's usually like, I don't know, like close to 80-ish, somewhere around there. I don't know. Memphis beat Houston yesterday 60-59. Villanova beat Xavier 64-55. Florida State beat NC State 67-61. UNC beat Louisville 72-55. UCLA beat Colorado 70-63. Kentucky beat Florida 65-59. UNLV beat San Diego State 66-63. Duke beat Virginia Tech 88-64. Oregon beat Arizona 73-72 in overtime. What is that? BYU beat Gonzaga 91-78. So let's do today's college basketball games. Penn State is at Indiana, top 25. I'm gonna go with Penn State. St. John's is at Seton Hall. I'm gonna go with Seton Hall. Maryland is at Ohio State. I'm gonna go with Ohio State. Butler's at Creighton. Why not? Let's just go with Creighton. XFL games yesterday. Houston beat Tampa Bay 34-27. Dallas beat Seattle 24-12. New York's at St. Louis. What the heck? Let's go with New York. And DC's at LA. I'm going to go with DC. Let's take a look at the NHL standings quick. Top 3, we'll start in the Western. Top 3 in the Pacific. Vegas, Vancouver, Edmonton. Now, Edmonton was first in the Pacific there, but then Vegas overtook them. They have 5 straight wins, so that's really what catapulted them to the top there. Vancouver, they're in second place with 72 points. Edmonton with 71. Top 3 in the Central, not a surprise here. St. Louis, Colorado, Dallas. St. Louis has 80, Colorado has 79, and Dallas has 76. So St. Louis and Colorado are going at it for that top spot in the Central. 2 wild cards, Arizona was 70 and Winnipeg was 69. I honestly thought Arizona would have a Pacific spot, because I think I had, what was it? Calgary, Vegas, and Arizona, the top 3 in the Pacific. Vegas is in it right now. Arizona, they have a wild card spot, but Calgary's 2 spots out of a playoff spot. But they only need a win to get back to a wild card spot. So yeah, okay, which that takes us into the teams that are out of the playoff picture right now. Nashville and Calgary with 68 points. They're tied for 3rd outside of a wild card spot. 5th is Minnesota with 65, Chicago 62, and all 3 Pacific teams, San Jose 56, Anaheim 55, and LA 50. LA, not a surprise there. Everyone picked them to be really bad this year, and they have been, so they need to step it up big time. I don't think they'll make the playoffs this year. I don't think they will. I don't think all 3 of the Pacific teams will make it to the playoffs this year. So, yeah. Eastern Conference, Boston with 90, Tampa Bay 85, and Toronto with 72. So, a bit of a gap there between really the 1st and 2nd place. That's a 5-point gap, and then a 13-point gap from the 2nd and the 3rd spots in the Atlantic. So that's no wonder why the Metro have 2 wildcard spots filled. Metro, Pittsburgh and Washington are tied 1st place with 80. Excuse me. Philadelphia's with 77. Philadelphia, they're starting to get their act together. The 2 wildcard spots are held by metropolitan teams. No shock there. Islanders and Carolina, they're tied with 74, and right outside of them is Columbus. They have 74 as well. The Rangers and Florida are tied with 70. Florida, I'm like almost confident they'll make the playoffs. At least we won't have to see Boston, Toronto anymore, which that'll be good. I'm sick of seeing that rivalry in the playoffs. I mean, Tampa Bay to Toronto, I don't know if that would be, well, it might be. It depends on what happens, So, Montreal with 66, Buffalo 64, New Jersey with 55, Ottawa with 53, and Detroit 39. Not good. Not good at all. Come on now. Leaders. Leon Draisaitl leads the NHL in points with 97. He'll definitely get 100. Pastrnak is 2nd with 88, and Nathan McKinnon with 84. Goals, David Pastrnak has 45, Austin Matthews has 43, and Ovi has 42. Has 42. Assists, Leon Draisaitl with 62, John Carlson with 56, and Brad Marchand with 54. Goals against average for goalies. These are goalie leaders. Tuukka Rask, 2.17 goals against average. He's tied for 1st with Darcy Kemper, 2.17 goals against average. Tristan Jarry comes in 3rd with a 2.23 goals against average. Save percentage, Darcy Kemper, he leads the league with a .929 save percentage. Tuukka Rask with a .928 save percentage. And Tristan Jarry and Pavel Francouz, they're tied for 3rd place with a with the .927 save percentage. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining me for this weekly show, and I'll see you guys on my next video.